All right, everybody. As y'all can see, I got other trucks over here working on it for my car lot. I'm gonna grab me a cold beer and we'll just kind of give y'all a quick update, if that'll work with y'all. All right, this is just a real down and dirty. Y'all can see, I mean, I have kids' gummy bears and jacks and drills, pliers, all over the place. So here's the deal. I've been driving this bad boy. We'll zoom back out so y'all can see it. I've been driving it for about a month, driving it every Friday and quite a bit on the weekends. Man, it has been a ball. This thing is seriously fast. I've had a lot of stuff, and man, there's nothing like a roots blower. So, man, only thing I have, which is nothing with the engine, I'll show you, is I have a power steering leak, and it's like it's over-pressurizing the system. I'm not sure. It seems like it's coming out of the cap. I've put a different pump on it, and just haven't got it quite lined out yet. But, man, I have no leaks. Everything's working good. I'm just tickled, man. I did lower the truck about 2 inches in the front just to make it match the back, and I got this sucker tinted, man. Man, it looks good. My old tint guy is the man. So I like dark tint, and that's what I got. But, man, everybody, the $1 million question is intake air temps. Man, I've drove this thing 130, 140, sometimes 150 when I'm getting off in it. Nothing too crazy, to be totally honest. But when I say nothing too crazy, it is definitely, I'm babying it for sure. I've done zero wide open throttle tuning. Even though I've got off in it a few times, everything besides, well, there's nothing really been wrong at all. I've drove it, I've had a ball, but it does need an intercooler. I mean, that is a fact, and that's kind of why I left it on there. I'll show y'all just a few more things. I do have it plumbed for the intercooler. I have not used it. I was going to use a 12-volt pump, and I cannot remember for the life of me what this was off of. It's a little Bosch pump, and I had a 1-gallon tank, and then I have fans over here for my heat exchanger that would be right here that I haven't put in yet. But talking to a few people and whatnot. Oh, I forgot this too. This is just crankcase evacuation. It's ran over here from both. Anyways, the heat exchanger deal, I haven't got it mounted, but I am going to not use this tank or that pump. I'm going to use a Rule 1,500 gallon per minute, supposedly, pump, or it's not a pump. I'm using it as a pump, but it's a bilge pump for a boat. I'm going to mount me a cooler, just a regular old beer cooler, right here in the back of the truck. Cover up some of this nonsense back here and have it in and out ran to the heat exchanger up front. And then I can put beer, ice, sodas, whatever in the cooler, and I can run my water up front. That's kind of the plan. That way I have way more water that can keep this thing cool on a long drive. Because the goal is definitely to drive it in long things, like maybe a Rocky Mountain Race Week or something like that. But man, I'm just sitting here shooting the crap with you, and for sure, like I say, this is a down and dirty. This is going to be raw, unedited type deal. Man, if you've never had anything with a blower, you ought to get something with a blower. There's nothing like it. Not one thing like it. I've had a turbo car. It's pretty fast. I've had a bunch of cool stuff in the past, but nothing compared to this truck. It has 14 gears in it, which really spices the life up quite a bit, but you know, I can be going down the road at 50, 60 mile an hour and get off in it, and it'll get plumb sideways. I mean, it is the rowdiest thing, stoplight to stoplight, that I've ever had, and man, it is so fun. And man, it just sounds so good. I'll get in here and I'll start it for you. I'm gonna let y'all see what y'all think. This thing sounds off, man, and it is just awesome. Oh. Man, how good does that thing sound? I mean, it is ridiculous. It does have the sloppy stage 2 cam, and man, that thing sounds off at idle. You know, I was worried that I like a big chop just like anybody else, but man, that thing is serious. It sounds super good. And I'm trying to think of any questions. I didn't have power brakes. It was because of this check valve right here was stopped up. What else? I mean, man, that's about it, guys. I've really not had a lot going on. Just kind of driving it, testing it. The Holly's great. I would definitely not have anything but a Holly. One last thing is I've been driving it without an intake. So I don't know if y'all see it sitting up here. That is actually a 4-inch piece of PVC that's a 90 sweep. And I got a $20 Amazon filter, and I will have a little coupler here, and man, it mounts right down in here. You can see where I've already been doing work, but it mounts it right here in front by the headlight. Just perfect. So I'll have some good clean filtered air, and you know, I'll get that done. I'm moving on to the intercooler, and then I promise you, I'm gonna have a bad to the bone video doing burnouts. I will post the intake air temps before and after. I'll have data to back it up, you know. Man, I've had so many haters say this or that, and I am like 100% positive I can prove them all wrong. So we're gonna give it hell here before too long. We'll have a good video of it. We'll go out in Mexico, do some burnouts and whatnot, and I will show you my logs. So, you know, I'll put it out there for everybody to see. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to show y'all guys my logs once we get it going out there. And cheers to everybody on a Friday night. Hope y'all take it easy.